Hello, Nistas and Nistos. How are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista, and you have arrived to Nistas Nation. Over here, we do mainly things fragrances, but there are times where I will add in a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So today we are here to talk fragrance, you guys. Yes, fragrance. And I want to discuss these fragrances, and I want to tell you or share with you the process in this new discount perfumer. This is my first time ordering from them, and I am really enjoying this new discount perfumer thing. I am learning so much, just sharing my content, collaborating with other content creators, and I just want to thank all the Nistas and Nistos as well as other content creators. I thank you all for the time and effort you put into your content. And I must say, I have been heavily influenced and inspired as well. So, but before we get into our fragrance, I just felt the need to share with my YouTube family today. I normally post my scent of the day on my Insta story. So if you're not following me there, please go over to Instagram and follow me at SavingsFashionista. But I smell so good today till I had to share with you guys. So the fragrance that I'm wearing today, this is the Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom. This is like my second Jo Malone fragrance I've ever had. What happened was hubby had bought me another fragrance, and it had this a little sample cream in there, and I fell so in love with it. I like this better than the original fragrance that was purchased. So this is the Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom. So today we are here to talk about two niche brands, well, two niche fragrances from the same brand. So you guys, I just want to give a shout out, and I want to give a thank you to the Santa Maria, because she highlighted this particular discount perfume company, and I asked her about it in the DM, and she said that it was, legit. So I went ahead, and what I did was they sell these sample decanters, and these could range anywhere from $25, and I think the highest one that I saw was $35, depending on the perfume and the brand. So the name of the company is Aurora. Aurora. And these decanters are so nice. Aurora. And they do provide 2-day shipping. Now what happened was I ordered this, I think, the weekend of Easter, and I received it like that Tuesday. So you guys, I was completely enamored by one of these fragrances, so much so till I placed another order this past Tuesday, and I received it on Thursday. So we're going to talk about that later. So what I ordered was two fragrances from the brand BDK. So BDK is a brand that I want to say it came out in the 2000s. It's not new, but it's not like so old either. So the way these decanters work, you can just twist and they pop right out. So how I'm able to tell, because I know the color of the juice of the particular fragrance. So this is the BDK Smoking Rouge. Not Smoking Rouge, Rouge Smoking. So this is the BDK Rouge Smoking. So let's talk about the fragrance notes in the BDK Rouge Smoking. You have cherry, pink pepper, and bergamot in the top. The heart notes are black vanilla husk, heliotrope, orange blossom. The base notes are tonka bean, cashmere, white musk, ambroxan, labdanum, and violet. Pretty complex, right? Okay, so this fragrance is from a niche brand. In the fragrance class, it is definitely a gourmand amber fragrance. You guys, this fragrance is known in the YouTube world as the Dr. Pepper fragrance. Now, don't get turned off, because, a lot of people don't like the foodie or the gourmand notes. And, just to think, when I was looking at reviews of other people, I'm like, why would I want to go around smelling like a Dr. Pepper? So, let's not knock it until we try it, you guys. Yes, it does have that spicy, like cherry amber note in it, and that's what's kind of like giving it that Dr. Pepper note. But I promise you, you will not walk around smelling like a can of soda. This is so nice, you guys. The longevity of this fragrance is relatively probably anywhere from 6 to 7 hours. I do think the projection is about 4 hours. You know, my projection rating, the way I rate it, I can smell myself without having to do skin or close to nose contact. The sillage, it's probably, it will leave a trail depending on your skin to like a 4 to a 5. The gender profile, it is deemed to be unisex, and I do think that it is relatively balanced. I don't think that it would smell more feminine on a guy or more masculine on a female. It is good, you guys. You definitely going to get that cherry note. It is definitely there. You are going to also get that pink pepper as well as that, oh my God, that pink pepper with that heliotrope. It's giving you that spice note, but at the same time, it's kind of subtle. I pick up the cashmere wood, and once it dies down and it becomes more of a skin scent, that's when I pick up the ambroxan and the musk note, which are skin notes. But this is good through and through, you guys, from the top to the heart to the base. It is really, really good. And I think that they did a really good name with Rouge Smoking, because actually the juice inside, it gives you like a rouge, you know, like a warm tone color. Very pretty. So I think that this is a decent amount of fragrance. I think this is a 10 ml decanter. And I think that 10 mils is more than enough for you to experience to see if you really like the fragrance. So like I said, even with the blind buy, when you're doing blind buys, if you just, for me, if I feel like this is something that I'm familiar with, my body is going to agree to it, my nose palette is going to agree to it, I would rather use that $25 to $30 to go to a full bottle opposed to purchasing a decanter. But that doesn't mean that I do that all the time. So I wasn't really sure about the BDK fragrances because I had never experienced or heard anything like it. I think the Dr. Pepper little comparison, it kind of really threw me off. But I'm glad I took a chance with the decanter. I am totally enjoying it. All right, so the next fragrance that I got, it is also by BDK, and it is their other popular one, and that is the Grish Charnel. So this is the Grish Charnel. Now the fragrance notes in the Grish Charnel are cardamom, fig, black tea are the top notes. The heart notes are iris, bourbon, vetiver, and the base notes are sandalwood and tonka bean. Now, you guys, honestly, when I first smelled this, I said, this is more of a gentleman's fragrance. It smells so good. Hubby has even worn it. I actually gave this to him because I just think that it's one of those gentleman fragrances that now is the time for them to wear it, because it's just the right softness for a female who likes the strong, woody, amber, spicy fragrances. I think this would go better on a female in the fall and winter, whereas I think that it is just soft enough to go perfect on a male in the spring and summer, if that makes sense. So this is really good, you guys. I would say that the longevity on this fragrance, it's probably all day. The mixture of notes that they have in it, it possibly could last all day. And I think that the projection is relatively moderate, and it would last up to like 6 or 7 hours. I do think that it would leave a trail of about a 4 out of a 10 a sillage of about a 4 out of a 10. And it is gender profiled as unisex, but I do think that it is more befitting for a female in the fall and winter and for a male in the spring and summer. So now, I was so completely enamored by one of these fragrances until when I did my first sniff. Not immediately, but I did let it wear on my hand for a little while, and I went ahead and decided to go and get a full-size bottle. So, can you take a guess of which one I decided to purchase? All right, you give? All right, so let's unbox it. So, like I said, their shipping is excellent. I ordered this on Tuesday, this past Tuesday. Today is Sunday. I ordered it this past Tuesday, and I received it on Thursday. So, 2 days shipping. It's real. So, let's open it up. Now, the only thing that I noticed about purchasing this off a discount perfume company is that the price was no different than it was on the BDK site. And the BDK site is European because I did see it in euros. Alright, so this is how it comes boxed. Okay, and they gave me some samples, or a sample. This is Love Kill by Carolina Dumer. Never heard of her, or never heard of that fragrance. So, for those of you who guessed Rouge Smoking, you are absolutely right. So, the packaging, it is beautiful. It reminds me of the K.I.L.E. because it does put the fragrance notes on the outside, and this is a little different than what I saw online. Okay, so this is a 3.4 full fluid ounces, 100 ml. So let's just get right into it. Alright, and the box slides out like this. Oh, isn't she pretty? Wow. So it slides out like this. This is a very heavy. This is heavy. The top is heavy. The glass is heavy. So this is the BDK Rouge Smoking. Oh, I like that itomizer. This is good, you guys. Good. So that's all I have for you guys. If you have experienced any of the BDK fragrances, I do have my eye on another one. I am contemplating on the Grish Charnel. We'll see what the future beholds. And I just want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. And do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.